in the middle of COVID, a Senate that is meeting remotely. We're going to have to get back together at some point in time. And when we do, we're going to have a new lieutenant governor, no matter whether it's me or somebody else. But the position itself really is in need of institutional knowledge at this point in time, especially with COVID. You may know or not know what the details of the job are. So I'd like to start by letting you know what the job actually is, because I see a lot of candidates who are out there talking about X, Y, and Z issues that they want to advance and they want to pontificate about. But the reality is this particular job does not enable you to do any of that. It is not a place where you can draft legislation. It is not a place where you can debate in committee on legislation. It is not a place where you can vote on legislation unless there's a tie in the Senate, at which point you do have that vote, but that's a rare occurrence. The job essentially starts off with being a moderator, just like a town moderator. You are running a meeting. Do you have the skills necessary to do that? Well, I've served 10 years as Linden Town moderator. I know how to run a meeting. I've served before that as the chair of the Human Rights Commission. I've served on several boards in which I've chaired, the Linden State College Foundation, the Lindenville Rotary Club. I know how to run a meeting and to make it get from point A to point Z and get through with some semblance of sanity. So I'm not approaching the job as somebody coming in with an idealistic look at what they want to advance. I'm coming in with the meat and potatoes skills necessary to run the meeting. Secondly, this particular position in the Senate is one of 3 individuals who consist of what's known as the Committee on Committees.
Oh, right.
The Committee on Committees is the organization in the Senate that appoints every senator to be either a chair or a member of a given committee. Now, why is that important? Well, you have to know what the committees are to start with. You have to know what the players are you're talking to and about. And thus far, I haven't heard any other candidate coming in yet that is actually possessed with that internal knowledge. Who are the players? How do they fit together? I've been working with this group for 12 years now, so I think I've got a pretty good handle on who they are and how they fit together. Lastly, probably the most important part of the job, but hopefully it will never happen, is the fact that if the governor, for whatever reason, cannot fulfill his role, I would be expected to step into that plate. And I know the governor's team. I know his campaign team. I know his administration. We have worked together through the past 12 years. I served as minority leader, so I was on at least a weekly meeting basis with the governor and his team. I've campaigned with the governor, so I know the people who've been out there beating the bushes for him. And so from a transition standpoint, I think I bring a pretty good level of expertise into that role. Those are basically the 3 roles of what a lieutenant governor functionally does.